Heidi. Uh, it's Thursday, jeudi in French, like Jupiter, and a day of love, and we're gonna talk about traditional correspondences for Thursday, starting with the correspondence of the sixth ray, um, purple, gold, and ruby colored devotion, idealism, theosophy. Jesus and Lady Nanda is also with us. Archangel Sakiel and the Hermetic principles. We find also Zetkiel in some grimoires. The Kabbalistic Archangel would be Sakiel, guardian and intelligence of mercy, chest, the angel of divine benevolence, abundance, and righteous judgment. For the Christians and Orthodox Catholic, it's Archangel Uriel, who's associated with Thursday and the planet Jupiter in the Book of Enoch. And Orthodox angelological tradition, Sakiel appears in medieval Catholic mystical texts. Islamic archangels, we have Israfil, the angel of the trumpet, associated with Thursday Jupiter in Arabic occult traditions. He governs divine expansion and announcements of cosmic transitions and the breath of spiritual life. So the Archangel Uriel and Aurora, archangels of the sixth ray of devotion and idealism. It's associated with the crown chakra, Sahasrara, governed by Jupiter, the planet of cosmic expansion and divine wisdom. Naturally going to correspond to the highest chakra. The solar plexus, the sixth ray of devotion, operates primarily through the solar plexus, though, which is the energetic seat of aspiration, faith, emotional devotion, and the longing for an ideal. In the spheres, we're at mercy, loving kindness, the fourth sephirah, the sphere of divine grace, expansion, abundance, kingship, and the first fully formed divine archetype in the manifest tree. The alchemical attributes of Thursday is tin, who's associated to Jupiter, the principal expansion, preservation, and gentle fermentation of spiritual potential. The alchemical stage would be fermentation. The introduction of a divine catalyst, the spiritual yeast, if you will, into the dead matter of Negredo, sparking new life and beginning the ascent towards gold. Adonaios, the Hovian archon in Ophignostic cosmology, governs lordship, the principle of authority and divine law. In positive Hermetic readings, Jupiter embodies the demiurge in his benevolent aspects, the generative, expanding, life-affirming creative force, rather than a restrictive Saturnine aspect. Its colors are royal blue, purple, indigo. Ruby red, purple, gold is more associated to Jupiter. And the sixth ray. You can burn cedar, nutmeg, saffron, hyssop, clove as offerings, and amethyst, lapis lazuli, sapphire, turquoise, and sodalite are good crystals to work with today. Thursday presents a three-way dispute. Classical Hermetism consistently names Sakiel. The Kabbalistic system Sakiel. Linguistically the same root, but different working contexts. Thursday is a day of expansion, benevolence, alignment to higher truth, optimal day for legal matters, court proceedings, applying for positions of authority, doing legal work, paperwork, at the bank, so loans. any business contracts, long distance travel, foreign relations, higher education, philosophical study, acts of generosity, healing, faith, prayer on a spiritual level. It's a day to consciously court divine grace, to act from the largest possible sense of self and dissolve the small, contracted ego into the boundless Jupiterian current of a cosmic abundance. I'm gonna pull a card. Let's see what comes out. Archangel Gabriel, resurrection. That's pretty sick. And the card is really nice. Where did I put the book? Where the book at? Number 4, where are you hiding at? There's a bunch of explanation at the beginning, yeah. Gabriel. Resurrection. I know you're looking for Jesus who's been crucified. He's not here. He's been resurrected. Gabriel is the Archangel of Resurrection, the voice of God, the messenger of good news, and appears to Virgin Mary to remind her of her mission, surveilled by the Prophet Muhammad, inspired by Joan of Arc, and influenced by Zoroaster. When you're ready, Gabriel will announce principal tasks of your spiritual destiny. Dun dun. To resurrect means bring back to life something that is dead, or to liberate one's beliefs of death. Jesus gave us an example, much like nature does with spring. In your heart, burn a spirit. Oh. Brûle l'esprit même qui anime le corps mortel. Ah. In your body burns the same. In your heart burns the same spirit that consumes the dead. Ooh, that's powerful. Jesus came to teach us that the kingdom of the heavens is the conscious recognition of God in ourselves. Dun dun. Oh, damn, I love this. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel. Of course, everything you look at is God. Everything outside of you, but most of all, everything inside of you. And by going inside, you'll realize how deep the connection truly goes, as whatever your theory is of how we came to be. The more science advances, they're catching up to what the ancients knew for a long time. And this pattern that we find outside, inside, in the trees, in the grass, in our toenails, in the books, in just this pattern will clearly show you everything is interconnected and more intimately than you could ever imagine. And everything you look at is God. This deck of cards is God. My journal is God. This ring, there's God in there. God is everywhere, in every living thing, in every dead thing, in every matter, constructed by man or not, poisonous or not, destructive or not, good or bad, or black or white, or night or day, or evil or good, or poor or rich, or fat or thinny, or all of it is all just little facets of the same whole that makes up a little fractal speck of possibility in the quantum realm that inhabits our collective conscious collapsing of this function wave of potential realities, we agree to live together spiritually, individually, and infinitely in all directions that you could ever possibly choose with your free will choice. Let me continue translating this French text on Archangel Gabriel. Your body is a reflection of your soul and of your mortal conscience. When spirit illuminates your soul, the body animates and heals. The rhythm and vibration of your cells raises in such a way to advantage the harmony of your eternal being. So to speak, your fragment, individualized fragment and presence of God, dot, for your higher self, also called your body of light, of white light, is composed of pure light, electronic, and constitutes your love reservoir of wisdom, of power, and divine power. It is time. It's the body that Jesus borrowed when the moment came for his ascension, and you can do like he did. Concentrate on your thoughts, on your feelings, on ideas of the divine nature. That is what constitutes truths. Every day, every hour, every instant, stay focused on the light that nourishes you. Take conscious of the gratitude that accompanies this link. Every evening, pray to Gabriel so that he envelopes you in the flame of resurrection. At the moment of sleep, let your conscience be liberated from the limits of your mind. If you want to awake suddenly, you'll feel the fear. And feel the fear. It is probable that you are in presence of God, and that this experience has completely turned upside down your nervous system. At first, spirit doesn't understand its energy, how intense. At first, spirit doesn't understand this intense energy and reacts to your fear. But this is the moment of benediction, when Gabriel impregns your essence. You wake up revigorated and triumphant. Gabriel will come to help you remember your goal and destiny. Ask him to show you how and elevate your ways to know the truth of your own being. The power of resurrection is particularly powerful at Easter time. So, yeah, when the sun reaches the oh man, how am I gonna explain this? You know what? Christmas or death of Jesus or birthday, whatever. It's like the 25th of December. It's like 3 days there in the lowest point observable to us in the southern crooks, and it resurrects, and when it gets 3-4 months later, I don't know, springtime equinox, it's back to the right hemisphere in Aries, cast to the right, God says. And that is a metaphor for what your body cycles through every season, but also in a smaller scale. Every month, you can use planetary replacements to purify your body and ascend the Kundalini energy to your pineal gland and crucify that sun in your brain and the pineal gland in Aries to be resurrected. You can ask for Archangel Gabriel in your dreams and to do this as well. I would recommend it. It is quite an experience to have your Kundalini. Just ask for it. Tell God, tell the archangels, show me. I want to see the kingdom. I want to be with you. Let me taste it. Let me feel it. Let me touch the skies. And it'll come up You'll feel it. Tongue to the palate of the roof. Energy ball up into that sacral chakra in your temple down there, and build that energy bubble and inflame it with your breathing, and slowly, muscle by muscle, slowly pump it up and expand. Where were we? So you may be liberated, so you may be healed. Listen to the voice of Gabriel, who tells you, "Come, Mary, I salute you." Your name? Be filled with grace. The Lord is with you. Oh man, what a bull. Archangel Gabriel. What? He dropped the he blew the roof off this place. Everything is God. Every moment, every minute, every second, every hour, every month, every year. Your memories, your projection of the future, the horrific things that are happening, and the greedy people, and how messed up it is, and the messed up things people do, and the lovely souls, heroic souls, godlike souls who volunteered to come here and play out this experience that we're having. That's just this now, always now, and forever now. And where do you want to go? Just bring it to you. You'll end up there. Just visualize it and manifest it in this holographic universe. It's a dream. And you make sense of it. And it always makes sense. But you gotta see kind of this hidden absurdity of maybe your life is a dream to something else, and it sees it as like, I had this weird dream. Yeah, I guess that's it. Not sure I have anything else to say on Archangel. Oh, sure, maybe here. I told Archangel Gabriel, right? And maybe you want to work with, or Thursday, I said, eh? Tomorrow would be Venus, as we are Friday, but Venus is another Archangel here. Where is it in my notes? Archangel Gabriel? Gabriel? The fourth ray. That'll be for tomorrow. Archangel Gabriel. Anyway. And I pulled Archangel Gabriel. Are you kidding me? So, that's pretty cool. Tomorrow, Venus Day, Vendredi, has some association to Archangel Haniel. But in theosophical studies, it is Archangel Gabriel, right? Archangel of the fourth ray of harmony through conflict. Archangel Raphael. No, Archangel Gabriel. Nice. You might want to draw this on yourself. Do a little ritual. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Dum bum bum bum. Get down tonight. Dum 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 dum. Make a little dance. Do a little love. Get down tonight. He'll like you wearing citron tonight for your dreams. Archangel Gabriel. For the bright visions. He protects your children and assists all light workers who spread love and light. He will help you with your communication. Oh, right. You might have difficulty like me sometimes, being not like crazy seeming and speaking of things, and people are like, what the fuck are you talking about? What you gonna do? Just be you, you know? Respond what you'll respond and leave them like... And just, yeah, do whatever floats your boat and move on. Because people be like boring, you know, and be like so fucking brainwashed and just repeating, like so not there. So just like one collective blob of consumption machine fuel. And that's fine for them. I mean, rock on. If you can do that, I'm kind of jealous of that. I'm jelly. Like, plug me back in the Matrix. Do it. Do it. It's not that way it works. You just unplug and it's like red pill, blue pill. Once you red pill that shit, how can you go back? You don't need to go back. You know some things people don't, and that's cool. But plant the little seeds here and there when you can, even if they don't understand, because their soul will get it. Yes, they'll get it. Alright now. Thank you for tuning in. It was your friendly neighborhood soul guy who was like, what's up? Listen to me. He has nothing to do and no friends to be with. That's a weird ending for you. Maybe I don't end the video. Maybe we just chill. What was I gonna do? I don't even know. What was I looking at? Oh, Sunday. I'm a channel of divine beauty and wisdom. My mind is clear and my thoughts are organized. I'm connected to my higher self and divine wisdom. I move through life with grace and balance. I'm a magnet for divine love and hope. I welcome abundance in all areas of my life. And then we have little quantum codes to go with them. Have you ever looked up quantum codes? I like doing those. Oh man, I got massaged and it all came off. I just came up from a massage. It was so cool. First time where I go to someone who does the massage and then mixes in Reiki in it. And it's not like 1 hour does a traditional massage and then does like 30 minutes of Reiki. No, it was like a full on, she does a part and does the Reiki, and it's like a kind of sacred kind of pattern from the legs to the arms to the back, and then you flip and it keeps going in the hands and the feet, and it was just so awesome. And then she used some like vibration bowls, Tibetan bowls with dong, like I stood in one before I started, and then she put one on my solar plexus, and it felt so good, so good. Someone needs a massage. Yeah, I do. You saw the sigil here. There's a sigil. The seal I tend to use more ritually and when I meditate for gazing and such. But the sigils are easier to draw on here, right? And you can find sigils for pretty much any archangel, really, even the bad ones. There's the bad ones, you know what I mean. If you go like in the Goetia and in the grimoires and all those books, I've never done those. I looked at him. I don't think there's nothing wrong with looking. But what was I saying? God is my strength. Yeah. I'm on vacation every single day because I love my vocation. Ooh, someone really likes their job. Maybe you started a new job. Maybe you're there to change things up. Maybe you've already noticed how people are like, meow, 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 and you're like, nah. And you're gonna teach them all the power they hold in their divine words, on their sacred words, their sacred verb. The citron for tonight. I guess I love you unconditionally, forever, and to infinity. And take care. Watch after yourself, watch after others. Be graceful, be patient, and yeah, be easy on yourself. You're doing so good. Keep going. I'm proud of you. Good job. Oh, confirmation. Bye.